Hey everyone, and welcome to today's video. So all I'm doing is showing you what I do on a regular basis when I'm not filming, what I wear, and the combination of items. So if you're excited for that and ready for the video, let's just go right ahead and get into it. I've already done my brows, I primed my eyes. I will list and link all that stuff down below. I will list it down below so you can see what I use. So I always use this Riviera palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I don't do like a super dramatic look ever with it. I actually do a neutral look. So I'm going to I'm looking for my Morphe M433 because that is great for starting out with your transition shade. It's just wide enough. I think I found it. Sorry, my freaking hair is like a mess today. It's crazy. So I always start with a mixture of Coastline and Monte Carlo, if that's weird, I don't know. But I like the pigment in it, and I just like it to look this way. So for the summer and the spring coming up, I just sort of do a little bit of nice spring colors. Nothing so dramatic. So just a little bit of color in there. Same thing on this side. Just in the crease, and I take it above the crease to the brow. Feather it out like a cat eye kind of thing. Then I take a little bit, this is a Luxie 213 brush, and I dip into Palm, just a little bit. Tap off the extra, and I just kind of take that little by little and build, because we want to start out light with a darker color, as always, so that it's not too much. I'm going to do one eye on camera, and then I'm going to turn off the camera to save time. So I'm just building and building and building, feathering it inward as I get less product on the brush. And don't worry about the outer edge, we will fix that. So I'm just sort of feathering it all the way into the middle, doing sort of like wiggly motions here, with most of the brown pigment on the outer edge. Then what I do is take a flat brush, and I take actually Sails, which is the white color in here, and I just place that on the inner third of the eye. I bet if I went in with my pinky finger, it would be much more pigmented, yeah. So you can use a brush or your finger. It just all depends what you want to do, the pigment you want. I like it to be sort of bright on the inner part. So yeah, just have it like that, and then to blend the edge, I take that brush that I had with the darker pigment on, and I just sort of wiggle it together so that it is all cohesive. I just have that element of brightness on the inner corner like that. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye, and I'll be right back. I don't know if you can tell, but I also use Sails on my brow bone. So now all I'm going to do is take the Maybelline Lash Sensational, and I'm just going to coat my lashes with that. So you guys, I bought the Revitalash to try to grow my lashes out so I don't have to wear falsies anymore, and I'm going to keep you updated on that. I literally just started, and I heard it takes maybe like 3 weeks to see any sort of result. So you could totally stop right here and leave it at that, like with the mascara. But I'm going to take my Dollar Lash Club lashes in the style Kylie. I'm going to go pop those on, and I will be right back for you guys. Oh my gosh, you guys, my bun is all out of whack. What I like about those lashes, they're reusable up to 10 times if you take care of them properly, and they're $1 at Dollar Lash Club. I will leave my code down below. You don't have to use it if you don't want to, but you can if you want to save money. So moving on to the face, I always use the two same products. It's the Smashbox primer oil with the Tatcha silk canvas. So just prime, you know, the middle of my face, T-zone where I have pores, and the forehead. I just do that, and then on the outer perimeters of my face, I take some Smashbox primer oil. I think I held up the NYX one. They look so similar. I think there's a dupe. This I like to use because I have dry skin. Even though it is like spring and summer, I just find that it leaves my skin with a beautiful finish when I put the foundation over it. My famous foundation cocktail. What I meant to say was the Smashbox primer oil. So I've been going in lately with the Smashbox hydrating foundation mixed with the L'Oreal Infallible freshwear. So I'm in the shade 465 on the L'Oreal freshwear and 2.15 in the Smashbox. So I just put one pump of this and about 2 pumps of that. Like that. They're a little bit of different colors, but that's okay. And then I just dot it on one side of my face. I do one side of my face now. First. I don't know why, but that's just what I've been doing. I'm taking my Shop Miss A Paw. This is the Paw Pink blender. And they're always sold out, so I have a lot. I have like, I don't know, 12 or something. So just pouncing that on the skin, making sure to have an even application. And as you can see, this combo is so hydrating, but it's not too hydrating to where it's going to be like slipping and sliding off the face. I'll show you a technique that I like to do to keep the foundation and concealer set all day so that it does not slip and slide off the face. And it's just an all day wear. Once I pounce that into, drag it down the neck a little bit, where I like the coverage, which I like a just medium coverage, not too crazy intense, just, you know, coverage. Then I go in with my Tarte CC Under Eye Corrector Cream. I definitely need this. As you can see, I have like darkness right here. So I just put that on the areas that I have some blueness or darkness, and that completely cancels it out, as you can see, from one eye to the other. Stuff is really good. If you can't afford this, I would definitely try the Pixi by Petra Brightening Peach, and you can get that at Target. So anywhere I have, you know, darkness, blueness, which is like right here, if you don't see that, and a little bit of darkness here. And I do this step right now because I'm going to be going in with concealer in a second. So it's just going to all balance out anyway. I've been loving my Catrice Liquid Camouflage Concealer, and it's $5.99, so you really can't go wrong with that. Super full coverage. Like, it'll cover the worst of the worst if you have like texture and everything like that. And it's so affordable. That's what I love about it. It's been one of my holy grail OG things ever since before I started YouTube. Before I really started to do YouTube. I've had my account open for years, but I haven't really utilized it or done videos consistently like I'm doing now. And I messed up my brow. Usually why I don't do my brows first, but watch the coverage. As you can see, it's super full coverage, and it's super brightening too for the under eye, and I like that. I like a brighter under eye than the rest of my face. So I'm just going to cancel out discoloration, really pounce that in, and I just love this. I like to sometimes focus on the bottom where the concealer is to really get that going, and then move to the dot. Really get that seamless. Then what I do is I take my sponge and I go into my Wet n Wild Reserve Your Cabana powder. I don't think they make this anymore. I'm sorry about that. And I look up and set that in place. And I look up so that there's no creasing. And then just set everywhere I put the concealer. What I recommend doing with foundation is don't exactly set the perimeters of the face right away, because sometimes foundations don't need to be set and you won't know that until a few minutes in. So I'm going to go back into the Riviera palette for the lower lash line, and I'm going to take this IT Cosmetics brush. It is the Precision Smudger, and I'm just going to take Coastline and Monte Carlo and do the same thing. I'm going to run that on the lower lash line. It's very simple, easy, spring appropriate, you know, little color. I'm loving it. Beautiful. And it's not too much. This is a really simple, easy look. You can go without lashes. You can put lashes on. I like lashes because I don't have any right now, but hopefully that will change with the Revitalash. And I'm just going to take my L'Oreal Paris Unlimited Mascara, which I've been using because I like the bend in it, how it bends like this. Just give this a quick coat. Nothing crazy, just a quick little coat. Not overly saturating the lashes at all. So I haven't been doing any liner in the lower waterline. I'm not going to set my face right now, because I want to do a cream blush. So I'm going to go in with the NARS Orgasm Cream Blush. And I just like to stick that on the back of my hand, like that. Take my beauty sponge, pick it up, and I just like to go in with cream products first, and then I set them with a powder. And I forgot to do the trick. The trick is to keep it lasting all day long is take a setting spray after you do the powder and your concealer and all that, and set the face with a setting spray, and that will ensure that you will have that coverage all day long. I'm going to cream contour, if I can find it fast enough, yep, with the dupe for the Milk Makeup stick. The bronzer stick that everybody seems to want. It's sold out everywhere. And I'm just going to quickly start blending this. As you can see, it blends super easy. And it's $2.99 at Walgreens, or you can get it online, I'm sure. If you have a Walgreens near you and it doesn't carry it, you can go online and there's an option to ship to store, and I always use that to get like my CYO products. They have some balm. Let me know if you want a video on the CYO, like a full CYO, whatever I have of CYO, because I have the foundation, I've got some glitter shadow, some cream blush, I've got, what else do I have? I have a highlight. So let me know if you want a video on that, because they're super affordable, and right now on the site there's a coupon to where you save like $2 or $3. So like a regular order of like $20-something would only be like $11 with the savings, and then obviously the free ship to the store. So I've been using this Hollywood Bronze and Glow powder kit by W7. Don't know if it's available anymore, but I've been loving it. This bronzer right here is so nice. So beautiful. It has like a little sheen to it. It's just ultimately so, so pretty. And I just kind of do like a natural look. I mean, if this is natural, more natural for me. Put a little under the lip to make it look a little pouty. And I sculpt the nose. I just set that cream contour down. Just making sure I look ultra glowy from that primer oil, and I really, really like that. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to do a little bit, since I didn't set anywhere up here, with the Cover FX illuminating drops. I'm just going to put that on the back of my hand. I totally dropped that applicator. I'm going to pretend like I didn't. Swirl it around and just put that on the high points of the cheek. Take my beauty sponge and blend that in. So pretty, and this bottle will literally last forever. Just sort of put that where I want my highlight to go. As you can see, it's super pigmented. Really, really, really pretty. Just gives that wet look, which I love. I'm into it. Okay. For setting the blush, I'm going to use the limited edition NARS Orgasm blush with the rose gold packaging. I'm going to use my Morphe M406 stippling brush. Go in and look how beautiful that blush is. It's just so gorgeous. I'm going to smile, bring it backward. I like to go, if you think that you're good on the blush, do one more application, because blush is the first thing to fade on the face. So I always go kind of heavy on the blush because it will fade throughout the day. But this Orgasm blush is so, I mean, it's really highly buildable. It's not too pigmented. It just gives you that perfect flushed look. So incredibly pretty. I'm in love with it. And then I just kind of feather it in everywhere else. For highlight, I'm going to go in with the Lancome highlight in the it's a dual finish highlighter in shimmering buff, so it looks like this. This is really pretty, and it's sort of just a natural highlight. I like to add it to the cheeks, and then I'm going to set the other highlight that I put down, the Cover FX one, with this. It's just so pretty. It's more on the natural side, which I like for summer. I'm not into like a beaming, like outer space highlight. For lips, I'm going to keep it pretty simple. I can't believe I lost that gap. And I'm going to line with my Jordana Rockin' Rose liner, lip liner. Again, Walgreens, $2.99. If you hear that noise, it's my daughter. Oh my gosh. I hate when I go, it's so annoying. And I'm going to take this Ulta Beauty Avengers Matte Liquid Lipstick. It's so cute. It's in the shade I've Got This. And I'm just going to add that to the lips. Really pretty nude. So like a pinky nude, like a more deep nude. But I've been loving it. And then over that, I add the Fenty Gloss Bomb in Fenty Glow, just in the middle. I'm going to add a dewy mist. I'm going to go with the L'Oreal Shake and Glow mist to give a little bit more of a glow for the day. Feel me? I almost forgot my inner corner highlight. I'm just going to take that Lancome highlight again and apply that to my inner corners. And I guess I will highlight the brow bone just a little bit on that arch. You can see that glow. Yeah, I really like this highlight. I think you should definitely go and get it. This necklace is by Maui Me Hawaii, and I'm going to set my face with the Makeup Revolution Hyaluronic Fix. And there you guys, that is the finished look. If you did enjoy this video and you want to see more videos like this, leave me some video requests down below in the comments and I will be happy to do that for you. Until then, make sure you subscribe, drop me a comment, like the video if you did, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.